got summer, we've got an ExtremeAir fan and air purifier all in one. Look at all the situations you see here. We're chopping smelly dinner, but with our Hunter air purifier, the people could come over and nobody would know onion was involved, salmon was involved, broccoli was involved. If it's dust that you see coming in from open windows, let's get rid of all of the allergens that come in with that dust and that debris. If it's a cooling fan that you are looking for, you have found a quiet and bladeless one. But as this cleans the air and puts out the cool air, it has a unique system, so the clean air is coming back out, not the dirty air. We're gonna explain all that to you, but with an incredible price. This brand, well, we have sold over 149,000 Hunter air purifiers because they do what all the big ones do, but without the big price. Tonight, $100 less. So if you've been thinking about an air purifier because you're tired of breathing in that bad air, you don't want the stench anymore of the mildewy basement or the room that smells like where the smokers hang out, because they do, or the kitchen with its potent scent, we can get rid of all of that for you and cool you off. Do you want black? It's $100 less than what it normally would be. It even has free shipping. The payment to bring it home in just a few days, $29.80. And then we've got the white option. We just took this off the base so we can walk you through the filter and the arrangement that you get. But if you want the white, do not wait. It is a little bit more limited. And then I have a fun little coffee table over here. And on top of the coffee table, you will find your gray choice. If white was too white and black was too black, I would go right there. So Amy D'Angelo is gonna join me. Aim and I were discussing this tower earlier, and for $149, I was rather blown away.
I know.
Because it really gives you all the features of those expensive air purifiers, if not more, but cost less.
And you know, it's from Hunter. So many of us, if we look up in our homes, we see a Hunter ceiling fan. So we know and trust the name. It's been around since 1886. And that is why we want Hunter in our home. But this is not just an air purifier. It's an air purifier and a bladeless fan, which is exactly what we want and need, especially with everything that's been going on. But yes, everyone thinks you may need it just right now. You don't. You need to purify your air every single day of the year. Why? Because there's two ways to clean and purify the air. One is with our lungs and one is with an air purifier. So I like to know that this is going to do the heavy lifting in my home, and what my family and I are breathing in is 99.97% cleaner air.
Well, think about that. I mean, if you are like doing the uhs and the kuhs and like everything just feels like it's trapped in you because it was trapped in the air at one point, you'll no longer have that feeling.
Yeah, but this has a 5-part filtration system.
5 parts.
I know, it's crazy, 5 parts. But you're gonna start out with that coconut carbon, and the coconut carbon is going to help pull the odors out of the air.
Okay, do you want us to see that, or do you want us to see?
We can do it either way.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So it's going to dehumidify. Behind that, you've got the Eco Silver, which is embedded in that, and that's going to inhibit the growth of mold and bacteria. And there you're seeing the unit
inside
all apart. Yes, inside of it. And we've got filters on both sides, but behind that is your true HEPA. And of course, when we're talking air purification, you want true HEPA because that's the gold standard. Now, right there on that outer filter, it is going to inhibit the growth of microorganisms and bacteria and mold. It's also going to capture those larger particles that are in the air. It's going to extend the life of that filter, which is what we want and love. But when it's done with all that, it's going to go through to that photocatalyst and that UVC light. Now, it's going to pull particles down to 0.3 microns in size. I know, what does that mean? Well, one human hair, if I pull one hair out, it's between 80 to 100 microns, and we can see that, but we can't see the dust mite debris. We can't see the mold spores. We can't see the household dust. We can't see the VOCs or the smoke particles. But don't worry, this is going to get it, and it's going to stop it right here. So again, everything you're breathing in is 99.97% cleaner air. In addition to that, Amy, every time this rotates, don't you feel like, you know, that wind coming at you? It's a really powerful, refreshing. Yes, like
no blades for the kids or the dog tail, but again, 150, where a lot of these systems cost far more.
Yeah.
That's gray that you're looking at. I do want to direct your attention real quick to the white again because it's the last call. There's
Okay.
the final 2 dozen to go around. And then here's the black. And walk me through this while we have the sale price and the free shipping.
Yeah.
Is it already built when it comes home? Do I need to put this thing together?
It's all together, and it's gonna come, and this will be right on the top like this.
Okay.
Okay, and then the only thing you're gonna have to do is take
get a
the
remote.
little tab out of the bottom of the remote. But what I love about this unit is right here on the back of the unit, there's a magnet in here, so no more lost remotes.
So if you do lose the remote, it's the person who didn't put it back, and they get in trouble, right?
That's right.
As far as the filter goes, do I need to do anything with that? Clean it once in a while, replace it along the line?
So you are going to have to replace these. We do have them on QVC.com. If we don't, they'll be back in stock. But I wanted to show you, that's why I
Yeah, the info's
separated
on the
this.
screen.
Yep, because look here. You can see the 2 filters. They're right in here. In here is going to pull in all the air, but again, it's going to pull in air from 360 degrees around the base of the unit. They're going to then pass through this dual filter system, and it's going to clean the air. So instead of sending dirty air back out into your home, you're going to get clean air. And I'm going to just put this right back on top. It just lines.
Aim, the white is
Yeah.
gone. If it's too awkward to figure out where to put it, we can just kind of ignore it.
We can,
But I
yeah.
can slide the black down.
I can put this.
I can
do
slide
that.
the black down the table.
Yes.
And we'll focus on that one.
Okay, so now that we have that, but this also comes with a remote. And what I wanted to show you is here's all the controls here in the front. Everything you can do here, you can do from the remote. So whichever is easier for you to do, you can. But remember, that remote stores right here in the back of the unit.
Okay.
Now, when you're looking at this light right up here, and I just want to focus your attention
Follow
here.
the pretty nails.
Yep.
Yours, I love them.
Thank you. This is just an accent light telling you that that UVC light is on. Don't panic. I know people get nervous when we talk about UVC light. You're not looking at the light. It's built into that.
Okay.
But then all of that clean air, again, that's coming from around here is going to come right out this fan.
Feels so good.
I know.
And you can make the fan higher, lower? Can you control
You
the
can.
level of the fan?
You can do it again from
Okay.
here, or you can do it from here, and you can go all the way up. And you can see, I'm going to do that
so
one more.
quiet. I mean,
It
I hear
is.
the beeping, and I feel it got windier in here,
Yeah,
but it didn't get
you
louder.
can see the level right there. But again, you can turn this light on or off. You can leave it on. You can set it on sleep mode. You can turn the speed up or down. You can do so many different things.
Can
with
we
this.
talk about the room size that this works in?
Yes.
Because kitchen is in my mind right now.
It is.
I mean, that's where the smelly food happens. There's times where I have made broccoli and I smell it 3 days later. And if you cook broccoli, you know what it smells like. So not always a welcoming scent to keep in our house.
No.
So could I work at this in my kitchen, my family room?
You can put this in any room in your home. And again, we're talking about the amount of times it's turning over that air. So if you've got a bigger room, like that great room, it's going to turn it over 1.14 times an hour. If you've got that smaller bedroom, maybe 5.6 times an hour. So it's still turning over that air.
Okay.
It's just a little more in a smaller room and a little less in a bigger room.
Gotcha.
And that's what's great about this, because again, what we learned over the past couple of years is that we need to clean and purify our air. It is 2 to 5 times dirtier inside your home than it is outside,
That's scary.
according to the EPA.
Well, and I hate to bring this up, but I'm going to. I mean, just think about what was in the news just a few days ago.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not sure how many states it affected, but I know the other day I was taking my trash out,
Yep.
and my sweet neighbor Melanie was walking Bella the dog, and I said, "Who's having a bonfire? Because wow, does it smell like a fire out here?" And she said, "Oh, you haven't heard?" And I went right back in and turned the news on.
Yes.
So, closed my windows after watching the news as well.
Yeah.
So think about that. This is not a $500 machine.
No.
It's not a $600 machine. It's $100 less today. Run it whenever you want. It's yours for life. Run it when you need to.
Yeah.
But you're always cleaning the air in your home. The home where you live, the home where you wake up, and the home where you sleep.
That's right.
And then it's a cooling system as well. It's cleaning the air and then cooling you off with fresh air at the same time.
Which I love. And Amy, there's nothing worse than going into my girlfriend's home, Lori. I hope you're not listening right now. She has 2 big golden retrievers, and they come out of her pool and come into her home. And I
gosh.
walked in the other day. I was like, I'm leaving
Stinky wet
because
dog.
your house smells. It was offensive. But that's what I said to her. You need an air purifier. But you're breathing in the air every day of your life. We're taking 20,000 breaths a day.
Yes.
Let's make sure that not only our family, but our fur babies are breathing in cleaner air. And who better to do that than Hunter? Because Hunter's been around since 1886. And in order to clean the air, you have to move it. And that's what they do best. That's what we know and love them for.
You know what, Em, can I give an update real quick?
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to neglect the gray that is behind us. We set it up the way that you could in the home. If you don't want it on the coffee table, you can put it on the floor. Measurement-wise, it's approximately weighing 13 pounds, and then it's going to be almost 12, is it inches? No, that can't be right.
Maybe wide.
Well, yeah,
it's 37 inches high.
37 inches,
Yes.
thank you. I was like,
37
usually I'm
inches
used
high.
to giving the height size first. Thank you.
But you know
we
what?
found it.
You can pick this up, and I'm just picking it up very easily and put it down. So if you want to move it from room to room, you can. But again, it comes to us from our friends at Hunter. You can clean this with any sort of damp cloth. But now, remember, you're cleaning the air, you're taking that clean air, and you're sending it out into your home. So you've got that wonderful fan, and you're dusting a little bit less because it's capturing all of that dust, right?
We should have started the presentation with that. All the cleaners in the family just went, oh. A lot of you are getting more than one. It's $150. It should have been $300 because that's what it usually costs out in retail. It's half off at QVC. $100 less than what our already low price was. Free shipping and easy pay of under $30. The gray could go very soon. There's fewer than about 300 to go around. And then I've got that classic black here as well. All you need to do is plug it in.
Plug it in.
And then once in a while, we're going to replace the filter. You can grab them on .com, as we mentioned. But you will always be breathing in clean air in your home, always getting the clean air put out by a cooling fan, thanks to Hunter. V45661. Amy, thank you, honey.
Thank you.
I'm running over to Dominique.
You remind me of Susanna Hoffs. You know that?
I wish, Rick. You're too nice.